If you clicked this video by accident or this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, it's great to see you again. Today I'm going to be doing a Crown Zenith Master Set Showcase. But before I get into the set, I'll just talk some information about Crown Zenith as a set. So it was the final set in the Sword and Shield era of sets. It has 230 cards. That's just like the numbering, so that doesn't include reverse holos and variants and all of that. But every single card, at least in my master set, does still fit in a traditional 9-pocket 360 card binder, and it was released on January 20th of 2023, so we're almost at the year anniversary of Crown Zenith. Would you look at that? And then I'll also show some recent prices of sealed products, probably Elite Trainer boxes and booster packs, but that is all the information I wanted to go over at the beginning, and now we can go right into the set. Let me know if you have a master set of Crown Zenith or you plan on collecting one day. I think it's a great set. A ton of it has been printed. You've got beautiful artworks, and any set that can have double bangers is always going to be a great set in my book. Luckily, a lot of the cards within this set are fairly reasonably priced, and yeah, even the gold cards, they have come down in price, and because there's still so much Crown Zenith product out there, I know a lot of the sealed product is still pretty cheap, like Elite Trainer boxes and all that stuff. Maybe some of the more obscure items are not, but I know the Elite Trainer boxes, they're well below MSRP, so if you still are wanting to open up some Crown Zenith, I would say Crown Zenith is probably the most fun I've had opening up sets besides like Celebrations and Shining Fates as of late. Getting into our first Ultra Rares with Leafeon V and V-Star, very nice artworks for those. Let me know what your favorite card is from this set, if you plan on collecting a master set, if you have one, how close you are, because you know this is a good size set. You know, it's no like massive set like Fusion Strike or Evolving Skies, but the set also did feature Radiant cards, which I feel like having a set that has a potential for double bangers, and also another type of rarity card like Radiance, I feel like that makes this set really solid all around. And then the Galarian Gallery is like the cherry on top, just having 70 cards in a subset that are all just beautiful cards. I mean, I really hope they continue to do that in special sets in the future. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, we're going into the water types now. Very happy seal, just floating along. And Crown Zenith is a special set, so no booster boxes came out for it. Just the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, as well as the regular Elite Trainer box. And then miscellaneous products like premium collections and all of that stuff. So I think usually for special sets, I try to open up one of every product. I think the only product I didn't open one of everything was maybe the mini tins, but love that Kyogre. And that Kyogre is used in Lost Box decks with that dynamic wave. Got the Glaceon V. And we have a very cute Shanks messing with things, as all cats do, on tables where they shouldn't be. Got the cute Luxio hugging that Greedent doll, it looks like, which I wonder if Greedent is like Luxio or Luxray's Prey, maybe? That might be a little bit darker than originally thought. Do love me some Luxray. And then Rotom V, which has now been being used in the Charizard EX decks, because that instant charge at the end of like the first turn can be good for setup, especially if your opponent doesn't use an Iono, which is very nice. Got that Heliolisk. That's a very majestic Heliolisk artwork. And the Radiant Charge Bug. I've never seen that Radiant Charge Bug used in a deck before, so yeah, don't have much experience with that. We have the Zeraoras with the VMAX and the V-Star and Perchin. And the Executes. Got Executor about to stomp down or something. I feel like Mewtwo gets a lot of cool, just low-key artworks. Really love that. That's the Mew that is in all the Mew VMAX decks. Not the Mew VX, which has seen a lot of play recently, but maybe after this next rotation, Mew VMAX will finally be done. Actually, no, most certainly will be done because, yeah, Fusion Strike is rotating out. Got the Hatterene VMAX and that Enamorous. Very nice Enamorous. We have the Graveler and the Solrock. Those Lunarock decks still being used, of course. Maybe if they bring something back similar to a Scoop Up Net, they'll hit huge prominence again. But you never know, you never know. And don't worry, at the end I will be doing my big flips like I always do, so if you don't care about these individual card artworks, you can just flip to the end and see the full pages. The Absol, any card that has those little lines usually has something to do with the Lost Zone mechanic in the game. So So I pressed on this fold-out table that I have, and there was a pen. And the pen, I guess the little part that can hook onto something broke off, so it was just rolling away. Just rolling away. Got the Skrill Komiya artwork and the Dragalge. I always feel like I'm choking or gargling something when I say that, which kind of makes sense with the name. And that Hoopa. And Galarian Berserker. And Scizor always gets really cool artworks as well. Got a very cute Aaron. And we got Laren. And we got Aggron. Aggron always big and beefy, full retreat. The Pawniard. Got two Pawniards. Look at that. And the Bisharp. The Zacian. I feel like Zacian got a lot of cards within this block. And the Zacian V. Not crazy competitive, since some people use the Zacian V-Star. The Zamazenta is decent in the Lost Box decks as a revenge killer, since some people use the Zamazenta V. Not really the V-Star. And the Rayquaza, the deck that everybody wanted to be good and work, and it just never worked out. It's a Reludon VMAX. Still use this in my Regidrago V-Star deck, but it will be rotating out soon. That Radiant Eternatus. We have the Dittos with the sudden transformation. Has some versatility in some of those obscure decks. And Snorlax. Not a good Snorlax, but a Snorlax nonetheless. We got a flock of Starlies, and that Bidoof still being used, of course. People love the B-Barrel engine because it makes you kind of Iono-proof, pretty much. Got the Regigigas. Very big two-prizer. Got Shaman and Stoutland with the Double Dip Fangs, but now we have Iron Hands EX. It makes Double Dip Fangs terrible, well, in comparison. Oranguru. I wonder if I'll ever get another Oranguru that can, what is it, Primate Wisdom or something, that can change the card in your hand with the top card of your deck. You have the B. I love these signature cards. These are pretty cool. I'm glad they implemented them into the Crown Zenith set. Just another little thing that adds flavor and character to this set for the long haul. And we have the Digging Duo. Let me know your highest score for the Digging Duo. Energy Retrieval and Energy Search, staples in the game. Not used terribly often, but you know, they might find their niches. Can we switch? And we're using Roaring Moon decks, and then you have the classic draw 3 cards, trainer cards. We have the Great Ball. Not as great as the Ultra Ball, but decent. Or the Nest Ball. Got Hop with that super awkward signature. And then Leon. I remember playing the theme decks on PTCGO and using the Charizard from Vivid Voltage deck and using the Leons. That was pretty fun. Pokeball and Pokemon Catcher. Now we have counter catchers. Pokemon Catcher is just kind of... I mean, Pokemon Catcher really wasn't used at all before, maybe for some control decks. Got the Raihan, a classic comeback mechanic card, but that will also be rotating soon as well. Got the Rescue Carrier and the Sky Seal Stone. Not a lot of people use the Sky Seal Stone, but it is there as V cards, you know, slowly phase out. That'll be that. Of course, Ultra Ball, not my favorite Ultra Ball artwork, and now we're getting into the, I guess, Ultra Rares of the core of the main set of this set. Got Elisa Sparkle, that I think this is the most expensive within the main set. Friends of Hisui and Friends and Senoue. Let me know which one out of these two you like. I probably lean more towards the Friends and Senoue. We have Professor Rowan's Research, Volo, and then we have these textured energies, which are very nice. And don't worry, I included the reverse holo energies in this set as well. But these ones are actually numbered, and they are beautiful. They are beautiful. They're some of my favorite energy cards to come out as of late. You have that metal, and then that Secret Rare Pikachu, which is one of the most gorgeous artworks that came out in 2023. Glad it was implemented in this set as the one secret rare. And then we have our Galarian Gallery. Man, I could spend ages on these cards. They're so beautiful, and there's 70 of them. So the first half of these cards are fairly, I want to say fairly easy to pull, but their pull rates are higher. They tend to try to either make Galarian Gallery cards or Trainer Gallery cards of more competitive Pokemon or just more popular Pokemon, which, for example, this Mew and Lunatone see play. The Deoxys, you know, is a mythical. Saw play a little bit, but not too much. Deancey has a unique ability. Comfey, of course, is seen all over the place. Solrock with the Lunatone. Got the Absol. Another fan favorite, Thievul. I feel like Thievul never really took off. Magnezone, really good in the Dialga decks. Got Altaria, oh my goodness. And the Latios. The Goodra, very cute. Got the Ditto, love that Ditto artwork. And got the Dunsparce. Just seeing all the Dunsparce all over is funny. Miltank, before Mimikyu came out, and now I guess Aegislash. Got the B-Barrel. I think the pre-release promo is slightly better than that one, but that one's just goofy and derpy, which goes perfect. There's another one of those Bidoofs, and that Pikachu, such an amazing Pikachu artwork. And Turtwig, just coming over the hill. Paris, just starry-eyed, and Poochyena. Got the Mareep, and here's where the higher rarity ones start coming in. You can see they're like the V-Star and V-Maxes and Vs and all that stuff. Got the Leafeon V-Star, beautiful artwork. The Entei, probably my least favorite out of the 3 legendary dogs, but still great. The Semi-Seer V-Star, very polarizing artwork. I think it's super cute. Got the Suicune V, oh my gosh, gorgeous. The Minion V still being used. Don't forget about Spiritomb. Don't bench the Minion V under Spiritomb. Got the Raikou V, just lightning fast. Zero Ore VMAX, love that artwork. Zero Ore V-Star, super cool. And then a lot of people like this one. This was that one time the most expensive card in the set. I think it's at least in the top 3, maybe the second behind one of the gold cards. Got the Deoxys V-Star, super amazing. The Hatterene VMAX, I actually pulled that one myself. The Zacian V, or Zacian. Drapion V, really relevant when new VMAX was roaming, but not really relevant anymore. So those decks rotate out. Got the Hoopa V, the Zamazenta V. Oh my gosh, I love the coloring on that one. The Regigigas V-Star, the Hisuian Zorg V-Star. Got the Adaman. I think I just like the Rigida Full Arts better, except for this Charon's Care. This Charon's Care goes hard without Lipard. With the Chorus's Experiment, Cynthia's Ambition, that one goes hard as well. Gardenia's Vigor, I love this artwork, but it's just not my favorite for some reason. Got the Grant, have the Irida, had to go around those gold cards. We got the Melanie, Raihan, such a cute one, Roxanne, and then we go right into the gold cards, which are amazing. The Origin Form Palkia V-Star, there's just so much detail in these. The Dialga, not a huge fan of their Origin Form looks, but still really cool. Got the Giratina, oh my gosh, this one I actually did pull. I pulled, I want to say the Palkia and the Giratina myself, and then this Arceus V-Star. I played Arceus in my Regidrago deck for the longest time, so that will always have a special place in my heart. And then we do have the Reverse Hollow Energies. So these are not textured, just a flat hollow all the way around, but still will look really nice if you're trying to bling out your deck or just have shiny energy cards. And now we will go right into the big flips. Please let me know what you think of this set overall. I think it's the best set from last year, and I think it is probably in the running for one of the greatest sets of all time. I know a lot of people will be like, no way, like there's no value in these cards or whatever because it's been so overprinted, but if you just take a step back and look at everything that's within this set, it has legendaries, it has reverse hollow energies, it has a secret rare, it has 70 card Galarian Gallery where all the artworks are amazing, pretty much from all generations. I mean, it's pretty hard. You have random signature cards, you have radiant cards, you have Vs, you have V-Stars. I mean, this set is just, I don't know, it's amazing. And the fact that it fits in a 360 card binder, you have V-Maxes, makes me really happy as well. I think it just wraps up the Sword and Shield block very nicely, because the Sword and Shield block did go through a lot and it had a lot of ups and downs, but I think this set just wrapped it up perfectly. And I'm glad that people are able to open up, or were able to, and can still open up Crown Zenith at a reasonable price as well. I mean, you can pretty much say that about all of Scarlet and Violet, except for maybe 151, but even those early trainer boxes will come down. But loved this set so much. It was very fun to complete it, and this was the 10th set that I completed last year to wrap up my goal for the year. Probably never going to do that again, but it was a fun little challenge. And I should be releasing a video soon of all the sets that I completed last year, and then a whole bunch of WotC sets that I've completed. So that is all I have for this video. Oh, I should have mentioned at the beginning, but I will have a playlist now down below that contains every single master set that I've completed, because I noticed I would throw them into my collections playlist, which is fine and dandy, but if you're only looking for master sets, I figured I'd just make a separate playlist for that. So that's where all of these will be from now on. That's all I have for this video. Next video should be a mail video, binder / putting cards away in the binder type video. But thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great